Good evening, Lancer fans. Welcome to Lawrence High School here in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in varsity soccer between the Lowell Catholic Crusaders and your Lawrence High School Lancers. It's Wednesday, October the 29th, 2025, 50 degrees here at kickoff, a slight wind of about 6 miles an hour shouldn't factor into the game. It is senior night here in Lawrence. We are celebrating the best regular season in team history. The Lancers 10-7-0. It is senior night. It is the last game of the regular season before the playoffs start next week. Meanwhile, Lowell Catholic, they come into the game with a record of 3-12-1. Don't sleep on the Crusaders, though. They've had a tough season, but they have won 2 out of their last 3 games, and their offense has exploded for 15 goals in those last 3 games. So the Lowell Catholic Crusaders in town, and they've got some momentum on their side as they try to pick up the road upset against your Lawrence High School Lancers. Once again, it is senior night of a historic season. We are here to celebrate and enjoy the Lawrence High School varsity soccer program. We are just about set to get this first half underway. We will play 2 halves of 40 minutes each, plus time for any stoppages that occur throughout play. Just waiting from the go-ahead from the official as the Crusaders will have possession to start the game. And we are underway here from Veterans Memorial Stadium here in Lawrence, Massachusetts. The Lancers in the blue uniforms with the white trim. The Crusaders in the white uniforms with the blue and green trim. The Lancers play it out to the far side of the field here. First minute, no score, just underway. Final game of the regular season. Here's a deep ball into Crusader territory. Quinones looking for the early goal. It's in for a goal in the first minute of the game. Robin Quinones with the goal for Lawrence High here in the first minute. Hope you got here early. Hope you got here on time, because the Lancers are up 1-0 here in the first minute of play. The Lancers controlling the ball at midfield, and Quinones scoring from point-blank range against the goalkeeper. Nick Goodwin of Lowell Catholic came out, wasn't able to make the save. And Robin Quinones, number 10 in blue, with the goal for Lawrence High. It is 1-0 here early. We are in the second minute of play. The goal coming for Lawrence in the first minute, as the Lancers have Chavez throw it in from the near side. He gets it into Sandoval, trying to cross the field over into the middle of the field. Quinones heads it out, and the Lancers play it back to their defender, Derek Navichoke. Here is Carlos de Lima. He scored 3 goals when the Lancers clinched a playoff berth for the first time in school history. You can check out that broadcast on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Lancers retreating back as Lowell Catholic on the attack here for the first time. Nicely played, well defended there by Sandoval. He gets up and struts away after the nice tackle. Lowell Catholic trying to send it into the middle. It is defended by Navichoke, who juggles and clears. And the midfielders will try to make a play on it. We have a whistle here on the far side, and it'll be a free kick for the Lancers. Jared Martinez, the senior goalkeeper, comes out to take the free kick, sends it in. Here is De Lima with possession at midfield. Sends it forward, has it taken away. Stolen there by Colton Osario of Lowell Catholic. And now the Lancers trying to advance it back to move it forward. Here's Chavez. Sends it inside, played up to Sandoval. Sandoval into the middle, headed away by the defender, Zach Gray. Lucas Lozano has it stolen away. The Lancers regain possession at midfield. Maldonado handling for Lawrence. And now to the near side, Chavez. Chavez to Juguana. Centering pass is steered away by Gray. Sandoval with the right-handed shot. It's defended by Dolat out in front. Sandoval trying for a second chance opportunity. Gray clears it away for the moment, but the Lancers still on the attack. Lawrence regains possession. 5th minute of play here in the first half. Lancers leading 1-0 on the goal by Robin Quinones. Lowell Catholic trying to win the ball at midfield. This is Maldonado for Lawrence. Sends it to the near side. He has Chavez. Juguana trying to get it back. Heads it forward. That's a nice ball. He played it to himself. Steers it towards net. And the save is made by Goodwin. Goodwin throws it to the far side. And he was not able to connect there with Lozano, who looked back for it a little too late. Looks like Juguana might have a cramp here. He comes out. And we'll see if he's able to get back into the game. And Sandoval had the jersey tugged there. The Lancer bench trying to get a call. The refs didn't see it though, but Sandoval was the last to touch it out of bounds, and it's going to be a free kick here for the keeper. And Goodwin comes out of his box to take the free kick. Left-footed clear from the keeper. Goodwin is played by De Lima, who sends it back to his keeper. Martinez back over to De Lima on the near side. De Lima plays it up to Maldonado, who plays it up to Chavez. Now back to Carlos De Lima. Slight misplay there. Brings it back to the near side. Nicely played as the Lancers get a little momentum up the field to Sandoval. Back to Maldonado, but it's stolen by Lowell Catholic. Nice play into the middle there by Ivan Vasquez. Martinez collects it calmly and rolls it out to Sandoval, who plays it forward. Quinones in the neighborhood. He's going for his second goal of the game. Quinones dribbled it far out of his own reach, and it is collected by Goodwin. But a good attack there from Quinones. The dribble just got away from him. And now Maldonado sends it back. The Lancers work it back, leading 1-0 here. And we are now into the 8th minute of play here in the first half. Lowell Catholic plays it forward. Dominic Thornton, number 22 in the white uniform, plays it to the Lancer net, where Martinez collects it, sends it to Carlos De Lima. He can play every position on the field, Carlos De Lima. We've seen him in attacking positions throughout the season, a lot of action at the midfield position, and now he is in a defensive role at the back right defensive position for Lawrence High. One of the seniors being honored here tonight. Senior Night 2025 here in the fall athletic season for Lawrence High. After the game, they will have their senior night ceremony to honor the seniors. De Lima sends it into the middle. Maldonado. He's challenged there by Vasquez. Now it is On the near side, it is Chavez who sends it forward. Lancers pressing forward. Quinones trying to make a move, trying for his second goal of the game. It's blocked away. Last touched by Lowell Catholic. It'll be the first corner kick of the game, and it will be awarded to the Lancers. Maldonado to the near side to take the corner kick here in the 9th minute. Maldonado collects the ball, bounces it, places it in front of the flag, and here we go. It's time for the first corner of the afternoon. Chilly afternoon here in Lawrence, only 50 degrees and windy. Maldonado's corner kick in front, and a goal for the Lancers off the header. Number 9 for Lawrence High off the corner kick from Maldonado. Puts it in with his head, and it's 2-0 with a goal here in the 10th minute. Two to nothing, Lawrence High on top here after the corner kick by Maldonado. The Lawrence High substitute gets the goal. It is 2-0. It's headed away by Zach Gray. The Lancers now looking for a third. The shot from deep is collected by Goodwin. Shot coming in from Aniel Sandoval. Lowell Catholic trying to go on the attack. That was a nice attempt, trying for Jake Wilt there up the middle seam, but the Lancers defended it. And now the Lancers with an interception here, trying to work their way up the near side. Played into the middle, deflected away. Throw in coming up for Lawrence. Goes out of bounds on the near side. So no corner kick awarded there. It's going to be a throw-in from the near side for the Lancers. Here in the 12th minute of play now. Sandoval looking to make a move. Passes back to DeLima. DeLima switching fields over to the far side. Lowell Catholic trying to go on the counterattack. Out of bounds, last touch by the Crusaders. The Lancers will have a throw-in. Baez sends it back, and it's sent forward. Headed away by Gray of Lowell Catholic, out of bounds. Throw-in coming up for Lawrence. 2-0 Lancers after goals in the 1st and 10th minute of play here in the first half. Sent over to the near side. Chavez to DeLima. DeLima making a move up the middle. The pass just off the mark. Headed forward. Lancers come away with the ball. This is Sandoval. Cross into the middle, nobody home. Mason Lombardo of Lowell Catholic. Now Vasquez, stolen at midfield by Lawrence. The Lancers with the overwhelming majority of possession here in the first half. Lancers trying to sneak it through the Lowell Catholic defense, but once again, number 17 in white, Zach Gray, sweeper for the Crusaders, clears it away. Sandoval in the corner. Turns it upfield, out of bounds. And Lowell Catholic will have a throw in here from the far side of the field, deep into Lancer territory. We'll see if the Crusaders can get some offense going. They've had a few nice balls into Lawrence territory, but they've not been able to convert into any meaningful chances. Here's the throw in. Thornton passes it over to the far side to Vasquez. The shot goes well wide, not a threat, as Martinez will track it down, and he will take the goal kick in just a moment. Scoring summary so far here from Lawrence. Robin Quinones in the first minute, and then the substitute off the bench after Dicky Maldonado's corner kick, Richard Gomez Terrero, number 9 in blue, comes in off the bench in the first half after Victor Juguana came out with a lower body injury. Didn't look serious. It looked more like a simple cramp, but Juguana came out, and Gomez Terrero came in, and he scored with the header off the corner kick from Dicky Maldonado. A great play, a heads-up play, you might call it, but Richard Gomez Terrero getting his moment here this afternoon, scoring with his head off the corner from Maldonado in the 10th minute, and that's what gave Lawrence the 2-0 lead. Sent deep back into the corner. Anthony Lopez. Lopez gets it back, sends it forward for De Lima. De Lima into the middle for Maldonado. Maldonado hits it off the back of Lozano. Maldonado against Lozano there on the far side. Maldonado with a smooth move knocks it out of bounds. Last touched by Wilt, number 8 for Lowell Catholic. And the Lancers get some fresh legs onto the field. Josue Morales into the game for the first time. Marco Maza into the game for the first time. And so is Kelvin Ixlage. From the far side of the field, the Lancers trying to turn it up. 2-goal lead for the Lancers here in the first half. They get it to the near side. Chavez in space, sending it forward. The keeper comes out for it. Nicely played by Goodwin, attacking the ball. As in the neighborhood was, you guessed it, Robin Quinones again, looking for his second goal of the game. But Goodwin came out far enough to collect the ball safely before the Lancers could attack. De Lima now from the sweeper position over to Lopez. Lopez looks for an outlet, sends it forward. That looks to be onside for Sandoval. Sandoval is going to try to center it. He does. The one-time shot. What a save by Goodwin. Out of bounds, though. Goodwin made an excellent diving save. The pass from Sandoval into the middle. Quinones almost had his second. It was a one-timer trying to stuff it inside the near post. But Goodwin made the diving save to his left. His left is his strong side, so he was able to steer that one away. Here's the corner from Maldonado. This time he goes to the back post, headed forward and headed out of danger, but the Lancers keep the pressure on. Here's De Lima trying to collect possession for the Lancers. He has it, but he's pushed, and the Lancers will have a free kick as De Lima is pushed off the ball. And the Lawrence High Lancers with a free kick in a very advantageous position, and they're going to send the keeper, Jared Martinez, all the way 70 yards away from his net to take the free kick. Jared Martinez, let's see what he wants to do here. Will he be going for goal or will he be going for a pass? Martinez shoots it. It goes high above the crossbar. He was trying to score a goal from the goalkeeper position. Couldn't get it to go. And a goal kick coming up for Lowell Catholic here in the 19th minute. Goodwin setting up for the goal kick here. 2-0 Lancers. Goals by Robin Quinones and Richard Gomez Terrero here in the first half. The first goal coming in minute number 1 and the second goal coming in minute number 10. It was an excellent corner kick by Dicky Maldonado to set up Gomez Terrero for the second goal of the game. Lawrence High with possession defensively. Sent over to the near side. De Lima settles it, and he sends it forward to Chavez. Lopez back to De Lima. Lopez and De Lima going back and forth here. And now it's intercepted just for the moment by Osario. Out of bounds near side. And we will have a throw-in awarded to Lowell Catholic, the Crusaders, with a chance to attack the Lancer net. Vasquez sends it forward into the middle. That could be danger, but the Lancers are there. Nice clear there by Josue Morales. Now to the near side, Chavez. One-time pass into the middle to Lopez. All alone, but offside was Sandoval. The left arm of the near side referee comes up. In fact, both referees signal offsides as Sandoval was in the right neighborhood, but he was at least 2 steps behind the last defender. And the free kick is taken by Goodwin. First touch, a header by Chavez after the free kick. Vasquez into the middle. Maldonado trying to get it past Huddleston. Lopez settles for Lawrence High. De Lima on the near side once again to Chavez. Back to Lopez. Gets it into the middle. Nice attack there by Thornton. But the best he can do is send it into Lancer territory where Martinez has it. De Lima from the near side. Sends it upfield. Another pass to Chavez. Back to De Lima. Back to Chavez. Chavez looking upfield. Sends the long ball into Sandoval. Sandoval and Quinones. Nicely done by Goodwin to come out and grab that ball. It was loose. Quinones had a chance at it, but Goodwin did well to collect it before Robin could pick up his second goal of the game. Here's Derek Navichoke. Centers it. Nice ball into the middle. Andrew Irvis steers it away, but the Lancers still attacking here. One-time shot goes high. Goal kick for Lowell Catholic coming up here in just a moment after the shot by Ixlaj goes well high and wide. We are into the 23rd minute here. First half action. De Lima sends it back to Martinez. De Lima gets it back on the near side. This time he sends it into the center. Quinones has it blocked away, and it's out of bounds. Well left by Quinones, who's now going to throw it in. Sends it to the middle. Headed back to Lopez. De Lima to Lopez. Lopez sends it back. The Lancers retreat for the moment. Nice little give and go play there as De Lima now sends it forward. He's looking for Chavez in the corner. Pass is too long for him. Goes out into touch for the throw-in. Here's the throw-in from Irvis. Trying to get it into James Huddleston. Maldonado with the pass to the far side for Lawrence High. Navichoke looking to center it with the left foot. He does, and it's headed away for the moment. Quinones gets tackled in the box. The referee says no. The Lancers immediately look to the near side referee. He said no foul, so no penalty kick for the Lancers there. And now we have a whistle. The referee checking in with the keeper Goodwin here. And now the referee comes to the near side after stopping play. Possible injury, and that's the reason why the referee stopped play. He thought he saw an injury in front of Nick Goodwin, the Lowell Catholic goalkeeper. And the Lancers have a free kick here. Marco Mazza sends it forward, intercepted by Wilt. Wilt with a chance. Wilt, high shot, and it's saved by Martinez. The first real threat of the game came off of a slight misplay there by Mazza, and Wilt came in, took the shot, and it was safely handled by the Lancer senior captain, Jared Martinez. Free kick for Ivan Vasquez from the near side, number 10 in white. Lowell Catholic trying to get a goal here to make it a one-goal game. The free kick goes high above the crossbar. Martinez didn't jump for it. He knew that one was going well above the crossbar. And Martinez will have a goal kick here in the 26th minute. Just under 14 minutes to go until halftime. Here's Martinez. Sends it forward. Intended receiver of that pass was Sandoval. Chavez sends it into the middle. Quinones makes the extra pass. It's just off the mark. What a save by Goodwin. Second chance opportunity by Chavez was blocked in front. Goodwin made an excellent save there to keep it at a 2-goal deficit for Lowell Catholic. De Lima's pass intercepted by Osario. Colton Osario sends it forward. Now De Lima is going to try to handle it to the near side. He's pushed off the ball, but he keeps it. And a foul is going to be called against Lowell Catholic. Interesting foul call there as Lucas Lozano pushed De Lima off the ball. No, beg your pardon, that is Jake Wilt, number 8 for Lowell Catholic. He pushed De Lima off the ball, was called for the foul, but De Lima was actually able to maintain possession despite the foul. So result of the play is a free kick for the Lancers. Martinez takes the free kick. Now Quinones cleared out by the Crusaders. Here's the throw in for Lawrence. Lancers trying to center it. They switch fields to a wide open Chavez. Chavez shoots it, and it's saved by Goodwin. That was a well-placed shot and a good save by Goodwin. Chavez getting it just under the crossbar to the near side post. That would have been pay dirt, but Goodwin was there. Good reaction to make the save by the goalkeeper for the Crusaders, Nick Goodwin. Morales trying to chase that one down. Can't get there in time. Throw in coming up for Lowell Catholic. Substitute comes into the game for the Crusaders. Lozano is in and James Huddleston is out. Maldonado with possession. Short pass to Lopez, sends it back to De Lima. Lopez gets it back. Clever pass to De Lima, who's going to send the long ball forward. And it's going to go out into touch for a Lowell Catholic throw-in. Two goals in the first half so far for the Lancers. In the first minute, Robin Quinones. And in the 10th minute, Richard Gomez Terrero. That's the difference in the game. The Lancers with a 2-goal lead here on senior night. 50 degrees at kickoff. It's down to 48 now. A chilly evening here in the Merrimack Valley. The lights are on at Veterans Memorial Stadium. We are just over 10 minutes away from halftime as the Lancers celebrate senior night. This is the last game of the regular season for the playoff-bound Lancers, earning a berth in the Division I state tournament for the first time in the history of the program. What a time to be a Lancer fan. They are controlling the action here in this first half against the Crusaders. Goal kick here for Nick Goodwin. Left-footed kick comes short of midfield. Osario handling it for the Crusaders, has it stolen. The Lancers gain possession at midfield. They've done a good job of that throughout the evening. Stealing balls, intercepting balls, and winning balls, as Carlos de Lima just did in the midfield area to maintain possession throughout this first half. Martinez looking for the long pass, sends it to the near side as Sandoval gets the first touch after the pass from Martinez. Now it's sent forward by Vasquez, and Vasquez sends it out of bounds over to the far side. Throw in coming up for Lawrence. Morales set to throw it in for Lawrence High. After the throw-in, the Lancers on the attack here, making a run as Sandoval sends it in. Good attempt there. The attacker, Darwin Baez, was onside, but he couldn't find the pass. Remains 2-0. 32nd minute here. Lopez all the way to the far side. Offsides is the call. Good pass, very accurate, but also offsides. Goodwin set for the free kick after the Lancer offside violation. Battle for possession over on the far side. Kept in by the Crusaders, and now Lowell Catholic with a chance to attack. Out of bounds over the back line, and it was last touched by Lowell Catholic. So we'll have a goal kick coming up for Jared Martinez and the Lancers. This goal kick coming with the score Lancers 2, Crusaders nothing, as we enter the 33rd minute of play. De Lima on the near side, looking for a long pass, sends it forward. Excellent ball. It is collected there by Velez, centering pass. Oh, just high over the crossbar. Excellent centering pass, and Sandoval sent it just a bit too high. Good attacking sequence there for the Lancers. Goal kick coming up for Goodwin and the Crusaders. Goodwin's goal kick goes to the far side. Osario couldn't handle the pass, so the Lancers will have a throw in. Maldonado sends it back. Martinez looking upfield, trying to send in a deep ball. Thinks better of it, gives it to De Lima, who crosses it over to his fellow defender, Maldonado. De Lima to Martinez. Lawrence High calmly advancing upfield now, choosing to do so on the far side. Now a pass into the middle. It's deflected away by Santiago Restero of Lowell Catholic. Lancers regain possession. Nice defensive play there by Lowell Catholic. Victor Fonseca, number 13 in white, is able to clear it away, but it does result in a corner kick as the Lancers will have their first corner from the far side of the field. Maldonado once again will take the corner kick, winds up, delivers into the middle, headed forward by De Lima, and it's cleared out. Second chance opportunity is blocked in front. And it's going to be a free kick coming up for Lowell Catholic after the handball. And Goodwin is set to take the free kick. Lawrence High with possession, once again trying to work it up the far side. Morales sends it into the middle. Lowell Catholic with possession, sent out to Huddleston. Maldonado to De Lima on the near side after Huddleston couldn't attack. Now to the near side. Chavez. Carlos De Lima winds up and sends it in deep. Lancers trying to attack here late in the first half. Point blank range, and it's blocked away. Sandoval had a chance to make it 3-0, but the keeper Goodwin deflects it wide. Corner kick from the near side coming up, and once again, Dicky Maldonado is going to take the corner. The Lancers scored all the way back in the 10th minute on the corner by Maldonado, who sent it into Gomez Terrero, scored on the header. Maldonado from the near side takes the corner, sends it to the front. Cleared away by the Crusaders for the moment. Andrew Irvis has it stolen by Maldonado. The pass to the wide side, the left side of the field. Nobody home on the pass, out into touch for a Crusaders throw-in. And the Lancers get substitutes into the game. Girder Kaj into the game for the first time. Carlos De Lima comes off the field for the first time this evening. Throw in for the Crusaders. Lancers immediately win back possession. Maldonado to the near side. Chavez. Velez trying to play it forward. Ixlaj into the middle. Maldonado with a shot from long range, keeping it on the ground, going for the far side post. The save is made by Goodwin, who passes it out to the far side. 38th minute now. Just a few minutes away from halftime. No stoppages yet. No injury stoppages. We are expecting 1 minute or less of stoppage time. Ball out into touch on the far side. Throw in coming up for the Lancers. Subs coming into the game. Nathan Medina for Lawrence High will see the field, and so does Enyuri Colon. Into touch again. Here's the throw in for Lawrence. Here's Girder Kaj to the far side. Now Maldonado. Back to Kaj. To the far side defender. And the Lancers try to work their way up the far side. Nicely played there by the midfielder Dominic Thornton, but the Lancers are able to advance anyways. Lopez retreats, sends it back to Kaj. Here's Maldonado, stolen at midfield by Lowell Catholic. Here they come on the counterattack. This is Vasquez, has it poked away. The Lancers are able to clear. 39th minute of play. Just over a minute to go until halftime. Here's the throw in from the far side. Now into the 40th minute of play, less than a minute to go until stoppage time. Here in the first half, sent to the near side. Medina moves it forward. Velez trying to pass into the middle, looking to get it to Ixlodge. It's stolen by Huddleston. Lancers trying to advance forward. And at the last moment, it was Zach Gray of Lowell Catholic who's able to clear it to the far side, out into touch. Time running out here in the first half, as the Lancers may have just this one last chance to attack here in the first half. We are now into stoppage time. Save is made there by Goodwin. We are expecting 1 minute of stoppage time here. Of course, the referees on the field have the official time, but we are expecting only 1 minute of stoppage time. The whistle could come at any moment here. No major stoppages in the first half, no injuries. And the Lancers have possession here. First minute of stoppage time here in the first half. Sent forward by Martinez. Lowell Catholic with a chance to attack here. Stoppage time in the first half, sent out into touch, well cleared there by Lawrence, and Lowell Catholic will have possession via the throw-in. It's Andrew Irvis to do the honors here from the near side. This could be the final attacking possession of the half. Out of bounds for a goal kick. And we should be expecting the halftime whistle any moment here. 1 minute into stoppage time here in the first half. Martinez sends it in short, and there is the halftime whistle. Folks, it is senior night here at Lawrence High. In the first minute of play, Robin Quinones with a goal. In the 10th minute of play, Richard Gomez Terrero scored to make it 2-0, and that's where we stand 40 minutes into the ball game. We're going to take a short halftime break here on LPS Media. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the second half.
It's Nurse Jane with the Lawrence Family Public Academy. Today, I'd like to go over hand washing, how you do it, and why you should do it. As you can see, I have blue paint on my hands, and that represents the dirt and the germs. So to wash our hands, what we're going to do is we're going to get to a sink and we're going to turn the water on. See where all those germs go when I touch the faucet to turn the water on. We'll get our hands wet, and then we're going to put soap on our hands. We don't want to put our hands back underneath the water with the soap on it, because then the soap will get down the drain. So we're going to get the soap on our hands and we're going to keep our hands out of the water and we're going to wash them. We will wash the fronts of our hands, our wrists, the back of our hand, the other back of our hand, the other wrist, and then the fronts. And then what I like to call butterflies, we make butterflies to wash in between. And then we wash our thumbs, the other thumb, and then we're going to rinse our hands off in the water. When we then get a paper towel to dry our hands, we still have not turned the water off. We're going to use a paper towel to turn the faucet off to keep our clean hands clean. So now you know how to wash your hands, and I want you to remember, wash your hands when they're dirty, before you eat, and after you use the bathroom. I hope you had fun learning about hand washing today. Remember, keep those hands clean.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. It is time for the second half here from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Massachusetts. The Lancers in the blue uniforms with the white trim leading over the Crusaders of Lowell Catholic 2-0 the score. 2 goals in the first 10 minutes of the game. Robin Quinones with the first goal of the game in the first minute of play. And then it was Richard Gomez Terrero scoring off the header in minute number 10. That's where we stand here as we get set for the second half of play. Once again, it is senior night 2025 here in the fall athletic season. Lawrence High 10-7 on the year. This has been their best season in program history for the first time ever. That's right. They are going to states. The Division I playoff tournament starts next week. Here come the Lancers on the attack. Goodwin makes the save. Nice shot there by Anthony Lopez from about 20 yards away. And Goodwin sends it to midfield there. The first touch after the punt goes to Chavez, who heads it forward. And now the Lancers trying to make it a 3-goal game. It's 2-0 here early in the second half, as Lawrence High plays its final regular season game before their very first playoff appearance in school history. We'll take a quick look at the season that was for Lawrence High. They started off the season on a 4-game winning streak, defeating Greater Lawrence, Innovation Charter, Wilmington, and Whittier. They started off 4-0. Truly an excellent start to the season, and then they went on a 3-game skid, losing to Lowell, North Andover, and Andover, all 3 MVC opponents. The Lancers scored only 2 goals during that 3-game span. Then it was a little bit of back and forth. They defeated Haverhill. They lost to Central Catholic. They defeated Dracut. They lost 2 in a row to Lowell and Tewksbury. And then they finished out the season on an excellent 4-1 run. They defeated Chelmsford. They defeated Billerica. A tight 2-1 loss to Methuen before defeating Whittier and Greater Lawrence. And here we are in the final game of the regular season where the Lancers lead 2-0. So the Lancers are trying to hang on and end the season on a 5-1 run. Lancers trying to extend the lead. A pass intended for DeLima into the middle gets sent away by Goodwin. And Lawrence High sending it forward and out into touch. Lowell Catholic not very threatening in the first half. They had 1 attempt that was saved by Martinez, and that was their second real good attempt of the game. And now the Lancers with a shot from the far side coming over to the near side wide, as Chavez sent that one to the near side post area, but Goodwin was able to save it. If you go back and you want to check out some action from earlier this season, first one you got to check out, if you're watching this on YouTube, go back and check out the Lancers hosting Haverhill High, a 3-2 victory for the Lancers. And then in the historic moment where the Lancers clinched a playoff berth. This was just last week. The Lancers hosted Whittier, and Lawrence High, the home team, came away with a 5-2 victory. So go back on the channel and check out the Lancers' victories over the Wildcats and the Hillies on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. And of course, shout out to everyone watching on Comcast Channel 6 and Verizon Channel 41, our loyal local cable following. Thank you so much for supporting Lawrence Public Schools by watching LPS Media as Goodwin tracks that one down, comes well out. And Lowell Catholic will try to advance forward and cut into this Lancer lead. Here's De Lima sending it back to Martinez. Lancer's trying to clear it away from danger. Maza sends it to the near side up to Morales, and Lowell Catholic regains possession. The Crusaders down by 2, but they're staying competitive despite being at a possession disadvantage here throughout the game. Here's the throw in from Morales. Gets it into Maldonado. Intercepted there by Osario, but Maldonado regains possession. Maldonado with options. Sends it to Navichoke. Left-footed centering pass off the chest and in for a goal off the chest. Navichoke centered it, and the Lancers lead 3-0. Melvi Velez scores for the Lancers here in the 46th minute of play. And that was all set up by the left-footed cross from Derek Navichoke, one of the senior captains for Lawrence High. The left-footed cross came in off the ground, and Velez settled it off of his chest and into the back of the net, beating the keeper Nick Goodwin for the Lancers' 3rd goal of the game. So the goal scorers in this game, Quinones in the 1st minute, Gomez Terrero in the 10th minute, and Velez in the 46th minute. Lancers leading 3-0 here on senior night. After the game, there will be a presentation and ceremony to honor the seniors for Lawrence High. No foul there as Maldonado tackles Wilt from behind. The referee says clean tackle. De Lima tries to settle it defensively, and De Lima is fouled. He's holding his right leg. And good sportsmanship there from James Huddleston checking in on De Lima, who seems to be all right now. He gets up. And the free kick will be taken by Jared Martinez after the Crusaders foul. Sent deep into Lowell Catholic territory. Now the Lancers on the attack. At midfield, it is sent forward to Ixlaj. Ixlaj gets it back on the near side, trying to make a move to the center, where it's deflected out of bounds by Colton Osario. Set for the throw-in, Josue Morales. Morales gets it in. Morales trying to fight for possession back now. Morales chasing down Huddleston. De Lima. Huddleston giving chase, and De Lima sends it back to Martinez. De Lima sends it forward to Lopez. Lopez looking for a teammate, sends it to the near side for Marco Mazza. Up to Morales, who sends it forward. The Lancers with a chance here. It's Sandoval. Sandoval centers. Lowell Catholic clears it away. Wilt sends it forward, and now to the near side. The Lancers trying to save it from going out of bounds. They can't do so. Lowell Catholic set for the throw-in here in the 49th minute. Lombardo with the touch for Lowell Catholic, but the Lancers come away with it. Navichoke attacking. Navichoke going for the far side post. Sends it just wide. Out of bounds for a goal kick. The Crusaders will have the goal kick here in the 50th minute of play. Second half action. Lancers leading 3-0. Here's the throw in from Morales. Navichoke sends it forward to Ixlaj in the near side corner. Ixlaj with a little bit of space, but it's cleared out nicely there by Dominic Thornton. Throw in for Ixlaj. He gets it into Lopez. Morales to De Lima. De Lima from long range. Save made by Goodwin. Goodwin punts it away with the left foot. De Lima the first touch after the punt. Ixlaj now to the near side. Lancers get it to Navichoke. Left side attacker. Out into touch. Throw in Lawrence. Morales looking for a teammate. He finds Ixlaj. Misplay there, but De Lima collects it. Settles it to Mazza. De Lima gets it back. Lopez sends it forward. Goodwin comes out for it and punches it. Sandoval was in the neighborhood. Lancers attacking from the far side. Sandoval has it. Into the middle. Lopez shoots. Deflected in front. And it's sent away by the Crusaders. De Lima collects it. Lopez to the near side. Morales into the middle. Ixlaj cleared out by Lombardo. Lancers get it right back, though. It's blocked in front after the shot by Lopez. Chavez trying to chase it down. He does. Sandoval has it. Sandoval pushed off the ball. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as Marcos Chavez was down for a moment. He's able to get up. And the call is foul on Lowell Catholic. And here come the Lancers. The centering pass intended for Quinones. One-time shot from Chavez. Goes straight up. Straight back to him. Chavez to Maldonado. Quinones. Morales at midfield. Sent forward for Maldonado. Maldonado to Ixlaj. Ixlaj has it taken away. Wilt. And we have whistles from both referees. Free kick Lawrence. Foul committed by the Crusaders. And the Lancers set for the free kick in an advantageous position, trying to make it a 4-0 game. This free kick comes in the 54th minute. Off the left foot of Navichoke. Goes well wide. The pass just off the mark. Quinones was in the neighborhood, but it'll be a goal kick for Goodwin and the Crusaders. Throw in for Morales. Lopez sends it back to De Lima. De Lima up the far side trying to get it to Sandoval. Centering pass is nicely cleared away there by Zach Gray, number 17. It's going to result in a corner kick. Short corner. Martinez comes way out of his net. The Lancer's shot comes to the near side, and it's out of bounds. It's a goal kick for the Crusaders, and the Lancers will get their substitute goalkeeper into the game as Martinez comes out. Into net for the Lancers, Raymond Rodriguez. He gets his first touch right away. Number 88 in green. Rodriguez to the near side. Here's Marco Mazza in the corner. Mazza trying to get it to Rodriguez. He does get it to De Lima as Rodriguez came out of the net. De Lima sends it forward. The Lancers leading 3-0 here. As Jared Martinez is subbed out of the game for Raymond Rodriguez. The goalkeeper off the bench for the Lancers. The senior getting the rest of the night off. And Martinez, a captain, a senior. He has been a leader for this team for multiple years. And he gets to enjoy the rest of this one from the sidelines. Here is Maldonado sending it forward to Lawrence High with the possession. It's going to be saved there by Goodwin. No offside call as Sandoval was lurking deep in Crusader territory, but Goodwin came out to collect the ball before Sandoval could do any damage. Score remains 3-0. Minute number 57. Nice pass to the near side. Navichoke. Navichoke sends it into the middle. Nobody home, at least not yet. Settled down. Quinones looking for a second. No foul called. Quinones hit the deck. No penalty for Lawrence. And here comes Lowell Catholic. Crusaders on the attack, but the Lancers get back defensively. Osario with the throw-in. He gets it into Thornton. Deflected out by Lowell Catholic, and the Lancers have possession. De Lima on the far side, and now it's Girder Kaj. Kaj gets it forward. Maldonado. Lancers working it up the near side. Kaj into the middle. Lopez. Whistle here as the Lancers are trying to clear it out of their own zone. The foul goes against Lowell Catholic. Free kick coming up for the home team. Free kick coming in the 59th minute. DeLima takes the free kick. Lopez into the middle looking for Quinones. Quinones to the near side post. He's got his second goal of the game. Robin Quinones scored in the first minute of play and now again in the 59th. Long pass from the far side into the middle. Quinones made a run at it, and the Lancers lead 4-0. Goodwin made a valiant effort, but the shot from the far side to the near side post off the ground. Goodwin was no match for that shot. Perfect accuracy. Quinones is now on a hat trick. He dunks it in just inside of that near post to make it 4-0. His second goal of the game. Sandoval sends it into the keeper Goodwin. Collects it safely and punts it out to midfield, past midfield, in fact. Lawrence High intercepts, that is nicely played by Ixlage. And now it's sent back. Morales has it. Navichoke tried to take it and turn it around. Lancers with a throw in here from the near side. DeLima is set to take it. No, it's a free kick, beg your pardon, after the foul goes against the Crusaders. DeLima will look to pass long. He sends it deep up the middle. The play is onside, and Goodwin is there to collect it, and it's cleared out. Goodwin couldn't get both hands on it, and so Lowell Catholic has to clear it out. Corner kick coming up for the Lancers. Set to take the corner kick, Anthony Lopez. Lopez sets it up. The Lancers up by 4, trying to make it 5 here. Lopez winds, fires. Loose ball in front. Deflects off a couple of feet out of bounds, and it will be another corner kick for the Lancers. This one will come from the far side, and it's going to be the Lancers' Dicky Maldonado to take this corner kick. Lancers scored off the corner back in the 10th minute. Maldonado sent it in to Gomez Terrero, who scored off the head. Here's the corner kick. It comes in, headed forward by DeLima. Good accuracy, but right into the hands of Goodwin. Nicely done there by Nick Goodwin, as DeLima, who scored 3 against Whittier, looking for his first goal of the game there. Accurate header, but a nice save there made by Nick Goodwin of Lowell Catholic. '63rd minute here from Lawrence. Second half action. The home team leading 4-0 on senior night. The Lancers with a 10-7 record on the year, trying to finish out the regular season, hold on, and improve their record to 11-7 before they move on to the playoffs. Navichoke, the centering pass, nicely placed, but the finish wasn't there for Lawrence. Lopez to DeLima. Sends it back. This is Gerder Kaj. And now Carlos DeLima in the center of the field. He can rip it from long range. He's bringing it in closer. He takes the shot, and it is saved by Goodwin. DeLima gets smashed into at midfield. DeLima played it off the head, and Jake Wilt, number 8 for Lowell Catholic, collides with him. That is a tough collision right at midfield. And we're going to have a stoppage here after the collision. DeLima got knocked over by Wilt, and also James Huddleston of Lowell Catholic hit the deck. And we'll have a stoppage here as we see if DeLima can make it to his feet. We'll see if he's able to stay in the game. And DeLima is going to come out of the game, take a break here. He's off the field on his own power. Looks to be in pretty good shape. He played a nice header forward, and then Wilt came in late. And the call is foul against Lowell Catholic. Here's Maldonado with the free kick, sends it in deep, and it's sent back out by Lowell Catholic. And here come the Crusaders on the crusade, trying to send it forward, but Morales keeps it in the Lowell Catholic zone. Played back. This is Lopez. Lopez sends it forward through the middle. What a pass by Lopez. Quinones robbed of the hat trick. What a save. Here's Sandoval with the second chance opportunity. Chavez. Now it's sent out of bounds, but Quinones with a golden opportunity to get a hat trick here in the second half, and it was saved. What a robbery there by Nick Goodwin. He's had a tough night. He's been scored on 4 times, but goodness, what a save by Nick Goodwin. Still 4-0. Lancers trying to make it 5. The shot goes high and wide off the foot of Anthony Lopez. Now here comes a goal kick for Nick Goodwin. Left-footed goal kick. Comes short of the midfield stripe. Lopez sends it forward. This is Ixlaj. Now Navichoke. Navichoke, left-footed centering pass off the head and a goal! What a beautiful play! Sandoval scores off the centering pass from Navichoke. That was gorgeous. An absolutely beautiful cross from Derek Navichoke. Angel Sandoval buries it with his head to make it 5-0. In the first minute, it was Robin Quinones who made it 1-0. Richard Gomez Terrero made it 2-0 in the 10th minute. Then in the second half, Melvi Velez made it 3-0 with a goal in the 46th minute. Robin Quinones got his second goal in the 59th, and just a moment ago as the Lancers threatening again, diving save there by Goodwin. Derek Navichoke with the left-footed cross, the header by Angel Sandoval hit the back of the net, and Nick Goodwin beaten for the 5th time tonight. The Lancers leading 5-0 here in the second half. And that was perhaps the most beautiful play of the evening. Derek Navichoke in traffic, the left-footed cross, got it to the head of Angel Sandoval, who finished a heads-up play by Sandoval, the senior. He will have his moment after the game. Sandoval looking for another one. Nice save, but the second chance opportunity. It's 6-0. Sandoval with 2 goals in a 2-minute span. Angel Sandoval with a goal in the 67th and another one here in the 69th. And now both he and Robin Quinones have 2 goals, both of them looking for a hat trick here late in the game. Goodwin sends it upfield. Lancers working on the clean sheet here. They need to make a defensive play here to preserve the shutout. The 2 goalkeepers for Lawrence High, Jared Martinez and Raymond Rodriguez, teaming up for 70 clean minutes so far here. 10 minutes to go, but 70 clean minutes so far. Lancers preventing Lowell Catholic from getting on the score sheet. Quinones with 2 goals, Gomez Terrero with 1, Velez with 1, Sandoval with 2. That adds up to 6, and the Lancers in the driver's seat here on senior night. Lowell Catholic now threatening in the offensive zone. Out of bounds over the goal line. Goal kick coming up for the Lancers. Lancers get some substitutes into the game. Anuri Colon gets back in. Colon, the attacking sophomore. Lowell Catholic with a chance here. Lozano deep into Lancer territory, has it steered away, and for the first time this evening, it will be a corner kick for the Crusaders. Comes in the 71st minute. Here comes the corner kick for Lowell Catholic. Through some traffic, and it's cleared away just a foot outside of the goal line. Lowell Catholic unable to convert on that corner kick. Now Morales with a nice clear. But it's intercepted by Gray. Zach Gray has it taken away, and we have a whistle here. By the way, Carlos de Lima back into the game after being injured in the collision just a few moments ago. Good to see him back on the field, number 17 in blue, as the Lancers will have a free kick right from midfield in the center of the LHS shield, right there in the middle of the blue LHS logo. And it'll be Gerder Kaj to take the free kick, sends it forward. Goodwin comes out, goes back into his net. The header comes to the near side as Lowell Catholic will try to clear it away. It is deflected out of bounds by Lowell Catholic. Morales the throw-in. Referees were not ready, and now Morales set to throw it in. Bounces, goes behind the back, and now sends it into the field of play. Baez gets the touch after the throw-in, and it goes all the way back out to Rodriguez. Kaj. Morales. Long pass up. Baez here on the near side. Baez has it knocked away there by the defender, Zach Gray. Throw in from the near side coming up, Morales. Morales looking for De Lima. Finds him. De Lima deflects it out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for Goodwin and the Crusaders. This goal kick coming in the 73rd minute. The score 6-0 Lancers. De Lima settles it to the near side. De Lima stops on a dime, turns to his right, and De Lima is fouled by Zach Gray. And De Lima has had a rough night. He spent a lot of time on the turf here tonight, but the Lancers will have a free kick in a very advantageous position just outside of the box. And the referee is going to count 10 steps away from the ball to ensure that Lowell Catholic is not able to interfere with the free kick. And let's see what De Lima wants to do. A lot of options on the table. De Lima shoots, going for the far side post, sends it high and wide. Goal kick coming up for Lowell Catholic. Lancers get some fresh legs back into the game. Sandoval is back in. He's going to go for his hat trick. Maldonado is back in the game. Quinones also back into the game. He's going to go for his hat trick. Here, as we come down the home stretch, Jared Martinez also gets back into the game. Lancers send all their seniors back in. We're in the 75th minute of play, just over 5 minutes to go until stoppage time. Throw in for the Lancers. They're well in control here, holding on for the senior night victory. They are just moments away from finishing their regular season. And when it's all said and done, the Lancers will finish with a record of 11-7. Their best finish in team history, their first playoff berth in team history, as that one is steered away, looking to the corner to see if it's a throw-in or a corner kick for Lowell Catholic. Sent out of bounds by Lawrence, into touch for the throw, as Huddleston will throw it in. Misplay, slight misplay there by Dominic Thornton. And it'll be a throw-in for the Lancers as Richard Gomez Terrero gets back into the game after scoring early in the first half. '77th minute here from Lawrence. Veterans Memorial Stadium, a beautiful fall evening, chilly evening here in the Merrimack Valley. But the Lancers won't mind the cold as long as they're up by 6 goals here as we head down the home stretch. Here is the throw-in. It's Navichoke who gets it into Quinones. Lozano sends it forward for Lowell Catholic, but the Lancers steer it out to the far side, and chasing it down is Chavez. Chavez gets it to Sandoval. He's got 2 goals on the night, but the referee whistles the play dead, calls Lawrence for the foul, and the free kick will go to Lowell Catholic. 78th minute now. Lowell Catholic trying for its first goal of the game. Goes wide. Martinez lets it go through the box, and it's out for a goal kick. Once again, 78th minute here from Lawrence. Just over 2 minutes to go in the game. Lancers leading by 6. And we have an object on the field. It's a shin guard that came off of Zach Gray, and so the Lancers will have a free kick here. Maldonado's free kick comes here in the 79th minute. Maldonado going for goal, sends it wide. And Goodwin wise to let that one go out of bounds. Once again, 79th minute here. Lancers leading by 6, trying to end the regular season with a shutout victory. Jared Martinez and Raymond Rodriguez, the goalkeepers for Lawrence High, teaming up here in this one. Both of them seeing plenty of playing time. Can they close the door here on the regular season with a shutout victory over Lowell Catholic? That's the only question left in this regular season. Martinez comes out for it, clears it away. Now into the 80th minute. Out into touch, throw in for Lawrence. Lowell Catholic about 80 yards away from where they need to be, trying to get on the board here late in the second half, but the Lancers have possession. It's the senior captain, Derek Navichoke, who gets it in. Navichoke gets it back. Another good cross. This one goes out of bounds, though. He was trying to cross it over to the far side. It goes out for a goal kick. 80th minute, we are expecting about 2 minutes of stoppage time. Goodwin's goal kick comes just short of the midfield stripe, and that is going to do it. No stoppage time whatsoever. The 80th minute comes to an end. The regular season comes to an end. The best regular season in Lawrence High boys varsity soccer history comes to an end with a 6-0 victory over Lowell Catholic. The regular season ends and the Lancers preserve the shutout. 11 wins on the season. The Lancers enter the Division I playoff tournament next week. Folks, we want to thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletic. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.